Okay, here we go. Here we go. I want to talk about that walk that most of us middle-aged women know all too well. You know the one. If you're a beach lover, you know the one. You have your camp set up on the sand. It's a very hot day. You're not feeling the best about your body because it's changed so much over the years, but you're so freaking hot, and you have to make the walk from your camp to the water if you want to cool off. And you know that all of the eyes that are on the sand are now staring at the back of your thighs as they jiggle down to the surf. I mean, that's what I was thinking for a couple decades now. I'm kind of over it at this point, but that's the walk, right? It has so much power over us. Gosh, that's one of the things we're going to be talking about. Welcome to I Hate Shorts. This is a podcast for women in midlife who are done pretending, me included. My name is Christy. I am a mom. I am an entrepreneur, a boss. I am a wife. I am an eyebrow artist for 25 years. I had a brain tumor and brain surgery in 2023, and that year changed everything for me. I am the same person, and yet I'm not remotely the same person as I was since that's happened. And I've reached a point in my life where I'd rather be real and authentic than impressive or fake or try to fit in. Life is too short. This podcast was born somewhere between a hot flash, a quiet walk on the beach, a total identity crisis, and a lot more. So much has gone on to bring about the birth of this podcast. And I'm so excited and thrilled to take you with me. So, just FYI, I actually really do hate shorts. I really do. And I cannot tell you the day that I realized I hate shorts, but it was not when I was young. It was definitely a midlife thing. And I put them on and looked down at my knees and was like, and that crepiness came about when? And the skin on my thigh is now folded over my knees. How? And I swore off shorts from that day on. Now, there have been a few times here and there where I've needed to wear them begrudgingly, but no, they're not my thing. I actually do really hate shorts. But I also hate the pressure there is in this world to shrink and smooth and smile and hustle and stay positive, quote, when it seems like our world is falling apart, whether the world in general or our little worlds, the worlds that we live in and go through on the day-to-day. Shorts are just a symbol. They kind of represent the uncomfortable things we're supposed to wear, whether it's emotional or physical, those type of things, just to be acceptable. And I'm kind of done with that. And this podcast is about what happens when you finally stop forcing yourself to fit in and just step outside of all of what society says and be our true authentic selves and accept all the changes that are happening and laugh about them. And talk about, in solidarity, talk about what life is like right now, the shift of identities that we're experiencing, the change in relationships. Do I want this career anymore? Can I stay friends with this person? I've changed too much. Or who am I when my kids leave? All of these things. This is real shit, you know? And I want to talk about all of these things with joy, with authenticity, with comedy for sure. And make it a super fun experience. And I want to bring you along. This is something I've wanted to do for so long. And I'm really super glad that I finally stepped outside of my comfort zone and faced a fear I have had, which is a constant struggle, and just put myself out there. So this isn't a podcast that's going to tell you to manifest your way out of your trauma or mine, or sell you a morning routine that starts at 4 a.m. with a cold plunge or whatever it may be. No way. That's not this. That's great if you do it, and I know it's healthy, but that's not what this is. This isn't self-help. This is self-permission. And I'm going to be talking about my life, telling stories, my stories, other people's stories. I'm going to have some guests sometimes. We're going to laugh. Sometimes we're going to get real and get quiet. And I can almost guarantee that sometimes we'll cry, but it's always going to be kept real. This is for the woman like myself who's been cracked wide open by life and all that has gone on and all that continues to go on. And this is for the woman who's ready to build something true from those pieces. So here we go. I cannot wait to take you along on the journey, whether it be a 10-minute episode, a 30-minute episode, or a 30-second, messy thought I had in the car. I'm really happy you're here. Next time, we'll be talking hopefully about a little brain fog, if I remember. But here's a tiny permission slip to take with you today. You are allowed to be exactly where you are, as am I. No fixing, no hustling, no proving, just accepting, just being. Okay? Let's do this together. I'll see you in the next episode.